The dietary landscape has undergone a massive transformation over the last few decades, and many of us remember a time when fat was considered the ultimate enemy of health. During the 1990s and even earlier, the prevailing advice was to choose low-fat or fat-free versions of every food imaginable. People believed that by removing fat from their plates, they would automatically improve their heart health and lose weight. However, more recent science has completely shifted this narrative and confirmed that consuming fat is actually a fundamental key to good health. Modern nutrition experts now urge everyone to focus on enjoying healthy fats rather than avoiding them entirely. While the avocado is often seen as the primary example of a healthy fat source, there is a vast culinary world out there waiting to be explored. Seeking variety in your diet is essential for your well-being because different foods offer unique nutrients and benefits. This guide will introduce you to several accessible and delicious sources of healthy fats that go far beyond the common avocado. To understand why we need these foods, we should look at the insights of registered dietitians who study the biological impact of nutrition. Carolyn Williams, who is a doctor of philosophy and a registered dietitian nutritionist, explains that consuming adequate amounts of fat is essential for your biological functions. She notes that fats are a primary structural component in your cell membranes, and they are involved in complex nerve signaling processes. Fats also keep your skin and hair healthy while providing insulation to help the body maintain its temperature. Perhaps most importantly, fats provide the raw materials needed for your body to produce essential hormones, as well as bile for digestion and vitamin D from sunlight. Carolyn Williams also points out that fats play a huge role in satiety, which is that pleasant feeling of fullness and satisfaction after a meal. When you include an ample amount of fat in your snacks or meals, you feel more content and less likely to experience hunger shortly after eating. Understanding the different categories of fats is the first step toward making better choices. Violeta Morris, who is a master of science and a registered dietitian nutritionist, explains that there are 4 main types of fats found in food. These categories include monounsaturated fats and polyunsaturated fats, as well as saturated and trans fats. The polyunsaturated category is where we find the famous omega-3 fats that are so beneficial for brain and heart health. The American Heart Association recommends choosing foods that are rich in monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, while replacing saturated and trans fats where possible. A simple way to remember this rule is to eat more unsaturated fats while you limit saturated fats and completely avoid trans fats. Due to new rules from the Food and Drug Administration introduced in 2015, artificial trans fats are now much less common in our food system. Saturated fats are typically found in animal sources such as beef or dairy, and even some plant sources like coconut. You do not need to cut saturated fat out of your diet completely, because the goal is simply to keep it below 10% of your daily calories. One of the most versatile ways to incorporate healthy fats into your routine is through the use of extra virgin olive oil and avocado oil. These 2 oils are both excellent sources of monounsaturated fats and can be used in almost endless ways in the kitchen. Violeta Morris highlights that olive oil is rich in polyphenols and serves as a cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet. Contrary to some popular beliefs, it is perfectly fine and very delicious to use extra virgin olive oil for cooking. You can use it for sautéing your favorite vegetables or roasting them in the oven to bring out their natural flavors. Avocado oil is another great option for high-heat cooking or as a base for homemade salad dressings. Toby Amador, who is a master of science and a registered dietitian, suggests that cooking with these oils is especially beneficial if you use them as a replacement for saturated fats like butter or lard. Major organizations like the World Health Organization and the American Heart Association recommend these swaps to help decrease the long-term risk of heart disease and other chronic conditions. Carolyn Williams adds that she chooses minimally processed products like jarred pasta sauce or bottled dressings that use high-quality oils comparable to what she would use at home. The second category of foods to consider is nuts, which include almonds and walnuts and pistachios or even traditional peanuts. Whether you enjoy them whole or as a nut butter, These foods are packed with healthy fats that are usually a mix of monounsaturated and polyunsaturated varieties. Violeta Morris explains that nuts are particularly powerful because they provide more than just fat. They come loaded with phytochemicals like plant sterols, which can help lower your cholesterol levels. They also provide polyphenols and antioxidants and fiber, which are all vital for maintaining a healthy body. Snacking on a handful of nuts is a simple way to boost your nutrient intake, but you can also be creative. You can add them to your pasta dishes or use them to top roasted vegetables for extra crunch. Toby Amador also recommends making a homemade trail mix by combining different nuts with dried fruits like raisins. This creates a portable snack that provides sustained energy and essential nutrients throughout your day. Seeds represent another incredible source of healthy fats and offer many of the same benefits as nuts. Seeds like chia and hemp and flax are special because they provide protein in addition to their beneficial fat content. Toby Amador suggests that you can sprinkle hemp seeds over your fresh salads or add ground flax seeds to your baking recipes. Ground flax seeds are actually an excellent replacement for eggs in many baked goods if you are looking for a plant-based alternative or simply ran out of ingredients. As for chia seeds, you can add a tablespoon to your morning oats or make a classic chia pudding by soaking them in liquid. These tiny seeds are efficient at delivering nutrients that support your heart and brain while keeping your digestion on track thanks to their high fiber content. Moving on to another expert-recommended category, we find fatty fish, which includes salmon and anchovies and rainbow trout, as well as mackerel and sardines. While the term fatty might not sound appealing, it actually refers to the high concentration of omega-3 fatty acids, which are a crucial type of polyunsaturated fat. Violeta Morris points out that multiple studies have found that eating fatty fish once or twice per week is safe and supports heart health, while improving cholesterol and brain function. Carolyn Williams makes a point to work 2 or 3 servings of omega-3 rich fish into her weekly meal plan. Although you can get some omega-3 fats from plant sources like walnuts, the version found in fish is more readily used by the human body, which makes it a superior choice for those who include animal products in their diet. The final food on our list is whole milk yogurt, which might surprise some people because it contains saturated fat. Carolyn Williams includes this dairy product because research suggests that not all saturated fats have the same effect on the human body. Certain saturated fats, such as those found in fermented dairy products like yogurt and kefir, do not appear to raise heart disease risk or increase inflammation. In fact, these fermented foods might even have a slight anti-inflammatory effect, which can be very beneficial for your health. When selecting a yogurt, it is wise to look for plain or minimally sweetened varieties to avoid the negative effects of added sugar. You can enjoy whole milk yogurt as a snack with fruit, or use it as a base for a creamy vegetable dip. This provides you with healthy fats along with a significant dose of protein and calcium. As we have seen, the world of nutrition is constantly evolving, and our understanding of fat has come a long way since the low-fat craze of the past. By focusing on a diverse range of foods like high-quality oils and nuts and seeds and fatty fish and yogurt, you can ensure that your body gets the essential fats it needs to thrive. Each of these options provides unique benefits that support everything from your cell structure to your brain health. It is not about avoiding fat, but rather about choosing the right kinds of fats to fuel your daily life. We hope this exploration of healthy fat sources gives you plenty of new ideas for your next trip to the grocery store. Experimenting with different ingredients like hemp seeds or sardines can bring a fresh variety to your meals and improve your overall well-being. If you found these tips helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel and sharing your favorite healthy fat source in the comments section below. Your feedback helps us create more content that supports your journey toward a balanced and nutritious lifestyle. Thank you for spending your time with us today to learn about how these essential nutrients can help you feel your best every single day.